I'm also an intuitive life coach. I am your intuitive life coach. And welcome to the Meta Movement. This is a live recording that I do here on TikTok. And basically, I upload this later to YouTube. So if you were here live, then you get a chance to have a free reading today. There might be some specials going on if you see this later on uploaded. So thank you so much for being here. I am coming to you from Southwest Florida. I'm on the west coast of the East Coast. So I'm like by the Gulf area. Let me know where you guys are from. I see a couple of you guys just rolling in. Welcome. Tell me where you are from. It's about 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I am right now. I usually go live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to connect with you guys, talk about spirituality, give you guys some free readings. So how are you? Say hello in the comments. Oh, hello from Tennessee. Welcome, welcome. You're so close. You're so close to me. Oh, Africa, welcome. Wow. Thank you. I don't usually get a lot of people outside the US, so thanks for being here. Ooh, Australia. Oh, wow. All right, guys. Wow, I like this. Share this. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Katie Maike. I am a psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive life coach. I have a master's in sports psychology, another in behavioral analysis, and we're going to talk about spirituality. We're going to get messages from your guides today. I have a lot of decks that I want to use. We're going to talk about your abilities, and I also have some cool specials if you are looking for an individual psychic reading, medical reading, anything of the sort. I'll talk about those a little bit later. So welcome, guys. From Finland, how are you? Chicago, Indiana, Kentucky, Georgia. Oh, wow, we're from all over. This is like a beautiful soul gathering that we have. Hello, if you are new, welcome. My name is Katie Maike. I go live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to connect with you guys. I'm a psychic medium, and I'm just finishing up a couple of the decks that I want to use today. I'm just shuffling while we say hi. So tell me where you guys are from. Oh, good morning. Hey, love. How are you? How are you? So we do have a couple moderators that are in here today. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to throw your question in the comments and my moderators can direct you. I will tell you guys that I do have a $16 special for you for psychic reading available through the link in my bio. I also have an $11 aura reading for you as well. If you're looking for anything like medical or fertility, or you want to connect with a loved one, because I am a psychic medium, so I do connect with those who have passed a conduit of energy, of messages. I can connect to those people and pets. So if you are looking for something like that, please click the link in my bio and scroll through there. Hello from New York and California. Hello from Orlando. Oh, you're just a little bit north of me. Texas, Tennessee. Okay, guys, like we are from all over the place. Awesome. Okay, had a reading today, and I'm sick to my stomach. Need to know if my husband and I will be okay. You had a reading today. What does that mean? Oh, hey John, how are you? How are you? Thanks so much for being here. I'm just finishing up shuffling these decks, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get started on some free readings and messages for you guys, because that's why I'm here, okay? And I'll just show you really quickly, if you're new here, I know like maybe you're not used to this process, so I'm just going to show you a little bit like what we do here on the live. So if you are interested in receiving a reading from me, all you have to do is click the link in my bio. So you head to my bio, and you'll see... Here we go. Let me get you my bio here. There's my bio. And you see that little blue arrow right there. That's my TikTok bio. See that blue arrow? You just click that link underneath it. And any crystals that you see today or any readings, there's the reading right there. All right. You can just keep scrolling. If you go all the way to the bottom, you'll see the Meta Movement, and that takes you right to all of my other YouTube uploads. So if you've been to any lives before and you want to check out some previous lives, there on my YouTube channel are all of these uploads, okay? If you want to know, will my husband and I get back home this year? That's definitely a question you can ask. Please use the link in my bio. I am not answering specific questions during the live unless something happens, but usually these are messages from Spirit, and if you have a specific question, please book with the link right there, okay? You might have to leave my live, but I'll be on here for 2 hours, and that is how long the special will last. The special will last 2 hours. Okay, so let's get into this. I'm going to use my Heavenly Bodies astrology deck. Now, if you guys know me, I love using decks that have like dual purpose. So if you want to learn astrology and you like to give oracle readings or oracle messages to people, then this is the deck for you. Okay, I got this on Amazon. I'll have my referral link in the link above. Right now, I only have crystals that are linked to my crystal shop. Okay. All right, good morning, guys. Thanks so much for being here. All right, Mindy knows how to do it. All right, Mindy, I'm going to start with you. So all you have to do is say your name, and don't forget to double tap on the screen as we go. That'll give this live some likes. It'll push it a little bit. You can tap on my third eye if you want to connect with me. And when I'm doing the readings, all you have to do is say your name. As a clairvoyant psychic, I connect to people's names. So once you say a name or once I grab a name, I start to get visions, messages for that person right away. So I kind of have to like just look up at the screen and go. All right. So these are going to be messages. Your guides. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So this deck, I'm going to use this deck for energy that you're being called to embrace. Okay, there's something that is really near in the future, or maybe even now energetically, that you need to have on your mind, energy that you need to embrace to be successful or to work through whatever it is that you're going through. Okay, so I'm already at my first. Okay. Okay, so I just got to pull out the first name already. The energy, I already called your name. I think it was Mindy. All right. Energy that you need to embrace, love. Okay, so for you, I got the 7th house. And this is telling me that you really need to dig deep into the relationships that you have in your life right now. I feel like this is a period of time where you need to be kind of analyzing and evaluating how deep the relationships go in your life. Like what is the depth of love that you're feeling now? And if you feel like a disconnect from people, I feel like it's just a disconnect from yourself. There really is no disconnect from other people. We are all one. We all share that one energy, that oneness. But I do feel like there is something about like the 7th house can be about like romantic partnerships and things like that. So there is this element of you kind of understanding love within relationships and where you get that love from. If you don't love yourself completely, where do you get that love from? Is it artificial love? Is it real love? I tend to think that if we don't have that relationship with ourselves, that we can't truly love another person, okay? All right, guys, here we go. Amanda, message for you, for your guides. From your guides, messages for energy that you need to embrace. I love when cards just fly out of the deck. Okay, so you got square. I feel like this is how I feel. Like a square can be like a challenging situation, but this is more of what I feel like I have to say to you. I feel like you've been working towards something, like you have it in your head, okay? And it's almost like you have this defeat feeling, like the closer you get there, the harder it is. Like it's almost like the closer you get there, you feel the struggle. It's like you're trying to reach the top of that mountain and you're at the steepest point. And I feel like I just need to tell you that it's almost over. Like you're almost there. You just need to push a little bit harder, okay? Just push a little bit harder because you're very close to achieving your goal, okay? Oh, hello, Dominique. Dominique is in here. Dominique is a moderator of mine. And at the end of this 2 hours, the top gifter will get a free reading. And the reason for that is you don't have to pay for the readings on here, but some people do like to give gifts. So the top gifter will be contacted and your reading will be completely free. No tips, nothing necessary, okay? And I say that because I don't want scammers to get a hold of you and tell you that they're me and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. Did I already say another name? I can't even remember. I'm having this crazy ass day here. Okay. I don't know if I said another name or not because I'm talking so much, but I did say another name. Where did you go? Where did you go? I know I did. I just can't remember it. Keep going, girl. Say your name until I pick it up again. I might have to come back. Okay, Alondra, I pulled a card for you in reverse. Like I pulled fire as I read your name, and I know Alondra may not be the person that I just called, and I'm sorry. Say your name. Tell my moderator. Tag Mimi or tag Black and Pink 12 on there. So I got fire energy in reverse for you, Alondra, and that's telling me that I feel like you need to. I feel like you're lacking passion in your life. Passion, it's like you're lacking convictions. Like, what is it that grinds your gears, that makes you go? Like, what is it that you're passionate about? What are you willing to fight for? What are you willing to be brave for? Like, what do you have? Where's your confidence stored? There's just this energy of you really fighting for yourself. And I feel like purpose, our life purpose, comes from our convictions. It comes from our soul wanting to spill out what we believe in, our beliefs, and what we feel like is wrong and what we feel like is right. And I feel like you need to get into that energy, okay? All right. Here we go. Michaela. Thank you so much for being here, guys. If you guys are new, my name is Katie Maike. I'm a psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive life coach. Right now, Michaela, the energy that you are being asked to embrace. So I saw you like in a house. You were just doing stuff in a house. Okay, and I did get the 6th house, which the 6th house can be things like health, establishing a foundation. So maybe that's what the picture was, like you being in a house or a foundation or creating a foundation. There's something about the way that maybe you want to live your life that is different from how you grew up. And I feel like you really have to analyze what you're doing is literally mimicking how you grew up. Like, I know a lot of us say, like, we don't want to be like our parents, or we don't want to live like we lived as children. And I'm here to tell you, like, this is like a flash that there are still programming, there's still stuff in your system that hasn't left it. So I feel like when you start to create like your foundation of your home and environment, or maybe when you first did that, when you first moved into this home and started to decorate it and whatever it was, I feel like you still brought your old habits, and there is this need for you to wipe it clean and start fresh, because I do see you are looking to the future at something different that is not what you see now, and you're like, how do I get this? And I feel like you need to change your behavior completely. Like, wipe it clean, start fresh, okay? New ways of thinking, like do things that you normally wouldn't do. Like, get rid of things you normally wouldn't get rid of. Okay, do things that are hard, that are difficult. Okay, Elizabeth, here we go, message for you. Elizabeth, energy that you need to be embracing. Okay, so I feel like you need a little bit more discipline in your life. I do feel like your angels are like, she needs to know what her life mission is. Like, she needs a plan. Okay, like, if you don't know what your life mission is, maybe this is the journey. Maybe this is what your angels are telling you that you need to start doing or going towards. Like, trying to understand your life purpose, trying to put more thought into what your life purpose is. And don't forget, guys, like, our life purpose has so many different moving parts. Like, it isn't one big idea. Maybe part of my life purpose was to come on here today and talk to some of you, but that's not my whole life purpose. Okay, so we do have small little pieces that are supposed to fit in together, and I do feel like you need to maybe understand what that life purpose is and then discipline yourself on working towards that, okay? I feel like it's career-based. I feel like it's around a career, all right? I hope that helps you. I hope that makes sense. All right, guys, let me just go ahead and remind you that I have some specials going on. The link is right in my bio, $16 readings. Now, if you, Christina, Tiffany, I see that you just booked. Thank you so much. I do have mediumship readings, health readings in there, fertility readings, energy readings, North Node readings. So if you guys have any interest, past life readings, I'll tell you a little bit how I approach past life readings for you, okay? Now, there's past life regression and then past life readings. Now, past life regression is where a professional takes you back into your past lives. From my standpoint, this is how I use past life readings. If you have usually there's behaviors and there's traumas and there's things that are connected to our soul that we've lived lifetimes and lifetimes trying to heal this. And a lot of the times we can be stuck in some weird grind, or something has always been a problem for us, or something has always been on our mind for some reason. We can't figure it out. What I do is I access past lives and I access those traumas that you've placed in your soul contract, and I bring them to light. I tell you, or I'm shown a life. I'm shown your life or a past life, and that trigger or that trauma or that trait is highlighted in that past life so that I can explain to you how it's been happening in the past and maybe what it looks like now and how you need to overcome that. Because honestly, like the human psyche, remember, I have 2 masters in psychology. I truly believe that we store these behaviors and we don't even know where they come from. And the only way to change them is to find the origin. Like if we can figure out why something started, it's easier for us to change it. And here's a great example. Okay, you all know restaurants and bartenders work off tips. People who deliver food, they work off tips, right? Delivery drivers, they all work off tips. Now, do you guys know why that is? Do you guys understand that in 1930 or so, like right after the Civil War, when we were finally starting to see some equality, what happened was in the South, most food store, grocery store owners started to develop this way of paying their black workers less money and leaving their payments up to the customer. They wanted to say, well, if they do a good enough job, you can pay them. So that's how tipping started. Restaurants kind of started to adopt it because it was easy. It was like a slick way to not have to pay your workers and leave that responsibility on your patrons who are already paying for your service. Now, if you didn't know the origin of why we did that, if you didn't realize that tipping was a way to pay black people less money, then maybe you'd just be like, it's fine. Why do we do it? It's fine. Why do we do it? It's no problem. But now that you know the origin, it probably pisses you off a little bit more and makes you want to change it a little bit more. So that's where finding the origin of our behaviors is important. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to use this beautiful deck that I love. It's an oracle deck. It's called the Crystal Daily Inspiration deck. Okay. Now why I love this deck is because it has crystals on it. So again, twofold. If you need to figure out what block you have, what crystal you need in your life to balance your energy. Now, if you remember crystal energy, crystals have a very strong, stable structure of energy where humans are more fluctuating. Now, a crystal... Here's some lapis. A crystal, their DNA structure is more stable than ours, so that's why their energy is stronger and it's more constant. So what we're doing when we use crystals is we are, for example, this blue. Are you in the trash can? I feel like my dog is in the trash can. Are you? Don't go in the trash can. Come here. See, she knew she was in the trash can. Come here. Come here. She knew she was in the trash can, and she knew she was not supposed to be in the trash can. Okay, don't go in the trash can. Okay? No more trash. No trash. No trash. So, like I was saying, these have amazing messages on the bottom for you, and it also tells you the type of crystal that you need in your life. Okay? That was my puppy Meta. All right. So we're going to do this. I'm going to use this deck. And if I have this crystal here, I'll show it to you. Because I do have my crystals like behind me. I have my crystal shop. I have a crystal shop. It's intuitioncc.com. But the link in my bio, I kind of just gave you a little snippet of my store of some of the more known things. So if I don't have it up in my store and you want to purchase that crystal, please just tag Black and Pink 12, and that's Dominique, and she can write it down for you. I can write it down for you. If you send her or myself your email address, then we can send you an invoice through PayPal, through my business account, okay? Which is backed up by PayPal because it's a business invoice. All right, guys, so this is called the Daily Crystal Inspiration Deck. It's about $25 on Amazon. I usually have the link up, but I'm redoing my website, so, okay. Kaylin, let's see what crystal you need. Kaylin. So I got Angel Aura, and this is Lighten Up. And this has to do like mood lighten up, because sometimes we take life so seriously, and I feel like it stems back from childhood when we're literally told to grow up every single friggin' day of our lives, right? And now that we're adults, we just want to lighten up and just enjoy life, but we have all of these like things that seem to be keeping us in a stressful, anxious mood, okay? So this is Angel Aura Quartz. I do have some Angel Aura Quartz right here. I don't have them for sale, but if you tag Black and Pink 12, I can sell you this Angel Aura Quartz tower for $12. I don't have it up in my store, but just ask her, okay? And we'll put it on the side for you. Anybody else? I think I have like 3 or 4 of these Angel Aura towers for $12 if anyone's interested. All right, and you can always DM me on Instagram later on. Don't forget that, okay? All right. All right, guys, Gina card popped right out for you. Garnet. All right, Gina, ignite your passions. This is telling me that in order for you to progress, because right now I feel maybe you feel a little like your aura is a little burnt orange right now. I'm not going to lie. You feel a little burnt out I feel like it's just you're craving creativity. Like you need more creativity in your life. Ignite your passions. What are you passionate about? Do you know? Maybe we need to dive into that. Or sometimes just being creative can help you think and process thoughts better. Okay? So try to just like drown yourself in a creative moment. Garnet. Do I have any garnet here? I do have one piece of black cherry garnet, and it's $8. Okay, this is really good for your health too. So if you're interested in purchasing this small piece, you can DM me. It's not in my store, but I do have a small piece. Okay, here we go. And don't forget, guys, if you have specific questions about your health, about fertility, about a relationship, career, finances, if you have specific questions, please book with the link in my bio. I have a special that's going on right now for $16. It usually goes back up to $22 afterwards. You'll also see that I have longer readings available. So the special is a short reading. And if you're looking for something more lengthy, then there are other options. Just keep scrolling. Okay. So Gabriella, let's see what crystal you need. Whew. Okay. That's so weird because I feel like there's 2 choices. Okay. I feel like I'm not even going to show you the card right now because I got to pick a new card. But I do feel like you have 2 different, are you weighing your options about 2 things? Like, are you undecided about something? Okay. Okay, it looks like you need some tiger's eye. There's some fear. Overcome your fears. There's some fear in your decision making. And I feel like you need to bring light to that fear. So this means, let's say that you have a choice, okay? Let's say that you have a choice. Let's just go, you driving to work in the morning and you have your normal route, or in an instant you think, ooh, maybe I'll go this way today. But your fear keeps you going the same route every day. You say, oh no, I don't know if I'm running late. I don't know if I'm going to be there on time. Maybe I'll just take my normal route. At least that's predictable. At least I know what's there. That is a fear-based choice. You have literally you've made a decision based on fear of being late or fear of the unknown. So I do feel like having tiger's eye in your life will help with that. I do have some tiger's eye available. Let me grab some for you. It's not in my store. I do have some palm stones that are just like this for $10. Okay, so if anyone is interested, DM me or tag Black and Pink to make sure that you can get one of these. So I have 3 palm stones available. I have 3 palm stones available. If anybody is looking for one, they're $10. Okay, I have 3 available, and then I have 1 tower, 1 tiger's eye tower that's available. It says 16, but I can give it to you for $10 if anyone's interested in this tiger's eye tower. Okay, so tiger's eye again is really good for fears, getting over those fears, guys. All right. And please don't forget, if you could send, don't forget to at least send your email. All right, guys, send your email. So if you would like one of those palm stones, go ahead and tag Dominique. I saw a few people want one, so I'm just going to wait a second, and then we're going to jump back into reading. Okay. Let me see. I have some questions for you. Arlene, you want a palm stone? I'll just keep tiger palm. All right, guys, here we go. You guys ready? I'm just going to go through the comments really quick to make sure nobody else said anything. All right. Okay, and then someone put I palm stone Gabriella, so GM112030. Okay. All right, guys. This isn't like super organized, so if you do see something that I say is on my store, you can kind of check that out for yourself. Make sure, please, if you do purchase something and you don't hear from one of us, then send me a message on TikTok or send me a message on Instagram, okay? So Sarah F, here we go. Let's talk about this, guys. Let's talk about this, Sarah. What do you need to know? What crystal do you need in your life, Sarah? Okay, rhodochrosite. Now, this is a stone of love. This is a heart chakra awakening. Okay, it says, remember your worth. This is telling me that if you're having maybe some weird kind of wonky feelings in relationships or with other people right now, and I feel like it's because you need to turn inward. You need to remember your worth, okay? It's like, if you are in a position where you are waiting for another person to make a decision, let's say you want to be in a relationship with Brian, and you say, will Brian ever want to be in a relationship with me? This is telling me that you don't know your worth at that point because you're waiting for another person to make a decision based that affects your fate. Okay, so having and knowing your worth, you're going to meet a person face to face and you'll both be able to make that choice at the same time. There won't be a choice of one person holding all the balls, holding all the coins, whatever, so knowing your worth means that you're going to come to relationships at a more even level. All right. So think about yourself and think about your worth more than where you place yourself or put yourself. Okay. Let me see if I have any. I don't have any rhodochrosite. Sorry. Okay, Faith, message for you. Spot on. Thank you. Great. Good. I am a psychic medium. Don't forget. I had just yesterday, Dominique. Dominique is my Black and Pink 12. She is a moderator in here. And I did a medical scan for her mother, and because the doctors could not figure out what was wrong. And let me tell you, every time I do a medical scan, like, I am on edge, right? Because, like, you're depending on me to get this right. Now, just have to let you know, it's not like a simple, easy thing where I just throw shit out of my mouth. So in this reading over this weekend, she had gone to the doctor, and the doctor couldn't figure out what it was. I had come to the table with the root cause of the pain being a hernia. The doctor still did not see the hernia until her father pushed and pushed for an MRI, which eventually ended up showing the hernia. So, of course, you can bet I was relieved in that. But I'm so happy now that Dominique's mom can get the help that she needs, and I am the first person to tell you, I've had problems in hospitals where doctors got tests wrong or labs got tests wrong and have had to redo them. Like, it's not a sure thing, guys. So that's kind of where I come to you from medical readings, medical scans, when nobody else can help you, when the tests, when you feel something is not right, when you feel the doctor isn't right or something else is going on, Okay, so Michelle, message for you, Michelle. Epidot. Epidot is used to heal the healer, which means you are a healer. I do feel like you have really strong energy. Look, 11.1 thousand likes, 111 as I say this. Okay, Epidot is I skipped you. I'm sorry, love. I'll go back, Faith. Epidot is a crystal that heals the healer. I personally use Epidot to heal myself. I have Prenite in Epidot. I'm not exactly sure where. Do I have any small pieces? I don't have any small pieces right now. Those are hard to find, okay? All right, moving on. Let's do Faith. I missed Faith. You see, I start talking and then I miss people. You guys, I'm human, right? Part of me is human. Okay, I got 2 cards for you. Now, one says open the door and get laser focused. And this is telling me, Faith, that you need to start meditating. There's a connection that you have with spirit. You have this strong energetic connection. I literally see a golden light going from your third eye to source. That is what I'm seeing right now. So this is azurite, and azurite is this getting laser focused into one thing and having a goal, setting a goal. And that goal is just to go deeper. So you're never actually going to meet that goal. Does that make sense? But you're just going to continue to go deeper. Now, I don't have a golden healer, but I do have azurite and malachite. Now, malachite is a heart chakra stone, and it does a lot of similar things to azurite. You can see the colors are similar. So I'm going to show you guys a couple pieces that I have, because malachite is great for complete transformations. Malachite is great for heart chakra awakenings, and mixed with azurite, it's going to help you get laser focused to do that. Okay. Now, I only have a few pieces and they're marked individually for prices. So you're going to have to tag Black and Pink 12 and tell her which number you're claiming, and the first person that claims it will get it. Okay. So let me show you a few different pieces that I have. Okay, so this is the largest piece I have. It's M7. This is M7, and you can see this is the azurite, that light blue. So M7 is $35. And this is malachite and azurite, and it's a really good grade. Okay, so this is M7 for $35, and then I have 2 for $30. That's M6 and M5. Okay, these are 30, and this is, see all the azurite on that one? You can see how it's like a lot light bluer. This is M6. I just love how malachite forms in those circles. Then I have 3 for $20. Okay, so this is M3. This is M3. This is M2. Don't forget you have to tag black and pink when you claim it. M2. And this one is M4. This one's my favorite one. This is M4, okay? And the sticker is like right on the best part. I shouldn't have done that. That's like the best part. That's M4. These are $20, okay? And this is malachite and azurite together in a matrix. So if anyone's interested, it's going to help with you getting laser focused. It's going to help with major transformation. It's going to help with heart chakra opening, heart chakra awakening. Okay? Perfect. Oh, I have one more. M10. And this is for $10. I'm sorry, M1 for $10. M1 for $10. It's a smaller piece of malachite and azurite. Okay? M1 for $10. Thanks for the compliments, guys. All right. I'm going to come back to this deck. I'm going to switch decks, and then I'm going to come right back to it. I'm going to give Dominique a chance to catch up. Don't worry, keep saying your names in the comments, and don't forget, I do have 2 specials going on right now. This is my TikTok bio, so if you click the link in my TikTok bio, it'll send you right to my bio, and click the little snip feed link right under that blue arrow. Okay, and when you do that, it'll take you to my site right there. And this reading that pops up right here, that is the $16 special. And then if you just keep scrolling, you'll see the aura reading. And then we get into longer readings, mediumship readings, health scans, fertility, North Node. Okay? All right. Just thought I'd let you know. I'm going to give Dominique a second to catch up. And here we go. So these are going to be blocks, things that are blocking, things that you need to get over. I'm really connected to spirits right now. Your spirit guides are like, let's do this. Let's send some healing. People need to be healed. Let's do this. Okay, so Madeline, here we go. And don't forget, guys, the top gifter does get a free reading. And I'll figure that out. We'll figure it out at the end of the live, which will be in about an hour. Okay. And it's free, completely free. I'm not going to ask for a tip. That's not me if I do. Okay? Okay, acceptance. Okay, I feel like you're on this path already, but learning to accept the things that you cannot change, I feel like is the big lesson right now. And I feel like you are kind of trying to go with the flow, but like, it's really not, it is about accepting the things you can't change, but it's also about understanding what you can change. It is about accepting what you can control, okay? So if they, okay, so the block is the fact that you think that you can control everything, or the fact that there is no control at all. It's an all or nothing, I feel like, in your energy. And I feel like you have to start realizing where the control can come from. So let's say that you're in, I don't know, you're in the middle of chaos and you're like, well, how did I get here? I want you to think back like 5 steps to figure out, okay, next time I'm in this situation, what can I do 5 steps ahead in order to keep myself from being in this situation? Because we can't, does this block, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. People do get blocked in just accepting that there are things that they can't change. And I do feel like that's the main focus, to just accept it and let it go. But I do feel like I need to be like, you can control some things. It just has to be like 6 steps ahead of it. That's how I feel like I have to tell you, okay? Miracles, message for you. If you guys need a reading, $16, link is in my bio. Okay, balance. Bring a state of perfect harmony into your world and do so without judgment. Okay, miracles, this is for you. This is about balance. So I feel if you feel stuck It's because you're too focused on one thing over another. And a lot of the time it has to do with like 5D versus 3D. It's like being in the ethers of being in your mind and understanding spirituality and understanding yourself versus living in this world that is structured, societally structured, consumer living, that type of stuff. I feel like if you feel too drawn into not having a connection with yourself, bring yourself back. If you feel like you're maybe not taking care of your responsibilities or bills or keeping that organized, then you need to bring yourself back from the ethers. But for you, any blocks that I feel like are right now comes from like being too much on one side than the other. Okay. When we see, what is a number? So usually when I see like the number 1021 for some reason, like when I see that number 1021, it does mean to let go of things that does not serve me, but it also is a reminder to me to like balance out my thoughts, with like what's possible. What am I stressing over? Stressing about things that, can I control these? Can I not control these? If I can't, why do I stress about them? It's really about analyzing yourself deeply, okay? All right, one more here, Naomi. Message for you, Naomi. Okay, I feel really drawn to tell you that you should really look into your North Node. I got failure in reverse, which means that maybe you need to approach life a little bit with the understanding that there is no such thing as failure. Failure was just a term that was created because it just correlated with F in school, failure. Like that's the only correlation, okay? I mean, we assume failure means I can't go back there. We assume failure means I can't do that again. And there is more of I feel like it's a perspective shift that you need to understand that any failures that you had in the past, they were just teaching you and you need to go off of them. Like continue to build off of your failures. Okay. Now this card says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And that is exactly what I feel like you need to embrace. You know, people say like all the time, do you have regrets? And a lot of people think like, I don't know, some people might say, yeah, they have regrets. And other people might say, oh, I don't have regrets because everything happens for a reason. There are regrets. People do have regrets. But I think a majority of our regrets have to do with emotions. It has to do with like our feelings, maybe not loving hard enough or not caring hard enough about ourselves or not loving ourselves enough. Okay. Those are things that we can maybe regret, but I wouldn't have any regrets otherwise for actions or failures. It just may mean you were meant to learn a lesson for the future. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the crystal, daily crystal inspiration deck. Okay. Don't forget guys, I have $16 readings linked in my bio. Those will only be available for about another 45 minutes. And here we go. Let's get going with this daily crystal inspiration deck again. Arlene, what do you need, Arlene? All right, Carletta, I see you just purchased a reading. Thank you so much, love. Arlene, lapis lazuli. This is about making a decision, my love. You need to finally make the decision. It's about you making the decision. Like, it's on your mind, and I feel like the more you push it away, the more you feel like maybe the universe will make the decision for you. And I feel like it's going to be a lot harder for you to deal with. Like there's going to be a lot of other things that are going to happen if you keep pushing it. Okay. I did have that piece of lapis here. This is, $23, but I can sell it for $18. We'll do $18. If you're interested, this is my very last piece of lapis. Lapis always has little tiny pieces of pyrite in it, so that's what that sparkly kind of pieces are. Okay. If you're interested, let me know. I know I have you down for one of the tiger's eye palms. All right. And let me tell you, like, lapis, I use this like to open my third eye. I do a lot with Veracruz amethyst as well. But lapis, for some reason, this stone and my intuition, I just feel like this is the stone that brought me to my intuition. This was the meditating stone that I used before I realized I was psychic. I use this stone every day. So I do believe that lapis has a lot of intuitive abilities in it as well. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, Brianne, message for you. And don't forget to say hi to my moderator. I have Dominique in here. I have Arlene in here. If you are interested in purchasing any of the crystals that you see that I have here, please go ahead and tag Black and Pink 12. And she'll write all your orders down. Make sure you send her your email. I do have a business account on PayPal, so you will receive an invoice if you purchase. Or you can click the link in my bio and it'll show you some crystals that I have available, and you can head to my shop and see if there's any crystals that you'd like to purchase through my store. Okay? Anna Maria, message for you. What crystal do you need in your life? Sodalite. Okay, sodalite is I love sodalite as an intuitive stone, but it's a little softer. It's not as like fast and quick as lapis. Speaking your truth, this is what's coming up for me. And I do feel like maybe sodalite is that really soft, subtle way of speaking. And I feel like you just need to figure out a way to be passionate and have your words be under control. And I feel like using the affirmation of I am an effective communicator will really benefit you, okay? It benefit a lot of people, okay? Mimi, you'll take that one too. Okay, Lapis Tower. Okay, oh, you called but you didn't get it? Make sure that you guys are tagging Black and Pink 12 if you want to claim a crystal, okay? What did I just pull? I will tell you guys a little bit about like one of my most favorite crystals to use, and this crystal, I truly believe this crystal opens your pineal gland, okay? And if you don't know, that's your third eye inside of you. And the reason it's called your third eye is because it literally looks like the Egyptian eye, the third eye. And I got these crystals. These are Veracruz amethysts. Yeah, there's a lot of people that message impersonating me. Ooh. Okay. Now, this crystal, this is called Veracruz amethyst. It only comes from one place, Veracruz. And I'm going to show you what to do to overcome your own blocks, how to use this crystal during meditation. Okay, so if you would like one of these crystals, I have a limited supply, but they're all the same size, and I'll intuitively choose them for you, okay? If you do want one, you'll just have to tag Black and Pink and write Veracruz, but you have to tag Black and Pink, okay? And you have to tell her your email address, or you can head to the link in my bio and purchase it on your own, okay? Veracruz, here they are. Okay. All right, so these, I have some super cute special ones. So these are Veracruz, okay, and they have this beautiful light purple. And look, some of them have like these little tiny crystals. Let me see if I can you see these little crystals that come off the side? I'm trying to like not get in here. There we go. Okay, so these are amazing for your third eye. They are amazing for meditation. They come in, they're all about the same size. They're all about the same points. Some of them they have 2 points, double on the side, boom, boom. This is good for receiving and sending energy. Some of them, I do have a double point. Okay. And these are $25 and I normally sell them for $50. You can see they're $48. So these are such a great deal. If anybody is interested in purchasing Veracruz amethyst, these are huge. These are huge for $25. Please go look them up other places to see what people sell them for. All right. Now, if you're interested, these open third eye, pineal gland. They help with deep meditation, intuition, intuitive thought. Since this one has 3 like little brands on there. So I will intuitively choose one for you if you're interested in a Veracruz amethyst. Let me show you how to use it, okay? So you have the point of the amethyst, and what you want to do is face the point away from you, and you want to hold it in your right hand. Now, when you do that, you want to tell yourself to program any blocks, maybe even hidden pieces of your personality, any of those that you are unaware of, to program them into the crystal, okay? Now you want to make sure that the point is facing away from you because that's where the energy is going. You can even visualize black energy leaving your body and being programmed into this crystal. Then I want you to like open your eyes, shake it off, turn the crystal around with the point facing you, close your eyes, and I want you to tell the crystal to release the blocks, release the unconscious personalities or what you've hidden in your shadows, release that into your conscious mind. And what's going to happen is you're going to immediately see pictures, images, feelings, thoughts, memories, and you have to accept whatever comes in with love and know that that is the block that you need to get over next. No matter how little or big it is, that is it, guys. Okay? Does it work with any amethyst? It works with any crystal point, okay? I have other amethysts. These are from Brazil. These are available too. These are $18. These are Brazilian points. Anything with a point, okay? Because we are directing that energy with that point, okay? And then, yes, anything with a point. I have some larger crystals as well. Like these are all perfect to use as well. Okay, you can even use something super, super small. Okay, see this one, super small. If anyone ever has a twin crystal, that is good for using it in relationships or using it to clear relationships or gain trust in relationships or to mend relationships. All right, let me put some of these back so I can keep pulling some cards for you guys. Don't forget the link in my bio will take you to my crystal shop, but it will also take you to all the readings that I have on special today. All right. Let me put some of these away, and then we're going to keep pulling some cards for you guys. I have so many crystals, guys. I have so many crystals. I'm actually, the reason I'm doing this is because my family and I are hitting the road. I'm going to be a traveling medium. We're going to travel for a year, live in our camper, and I have to store my crystals or I have to sell them for really cheap, which is why I'm doing this. Okay. Sydney. Okay, here we go. What do you need to know, Sydney? What crystal do you need to help overcome any blocks in your life? Turquoise, prioritize your health. Okay, so let's talk about what's going into your body. Okay. Your guides are like showing me water, like more water, but better water. Like you're not, even if you're drinking water, they're telling me that the water is not good that you're drinking. Like you need better water. Okay. Now, do I have any turquoise? Turquoise, honestly, turquoise is very hard to find original turquoise. Most of the turquoise that you'll see is like howlite that's painted turquoise, or turquoise is crushed and then they press it back together. I don't think that I have any turquoise. No, I don't have any turquoise. But let's talk about health, because I do feel like in the long run, what you need to be thinking about is doing small things now that are going to benefit your health in the future. That's what your guides are asking you to do. Okay. So, and also if anyone is interested, I do have health readings available. Just click the link in my bio. I have a story on my page right now, a couple of stories about this happens all the time. Maybe I'll just keep telling these stories, but, The first time I ever did a medical reading that I just did for a friend, for Dominique, she's my moderator. I did a reading for her mother just a couple days ago. So if you guys are interested in figuring out what is going on with you, or maybe a child, or maybe you've exhausted the tests and the doctors really still don't know what's wrong, or you feel like something's wrong but you don't know what it is, that's really where I would be good for. I have diagnosed breast cancer, but I haven't said it was breast cancer. So I'm not someone who is going to diagnose you on purpose, per se. For example, somebody recently asked me to locate the origin of pain they were having, and I said it was a hernia. I didn't realize I was diagnosing them. I was telling them that was the pain. It turned out that was the pain that was causing the pain. So I don't normally try to diagnose, but I can tell you the origin or what's going on. I just get visuals. I see it in my head. Okay. All right, Shay, message for you. Okay. Here we go, Shay. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. My name is Katie Maike. I'm a psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive life coach. I have a master's in sports psychology, another in behavioral analysis, and I'm here to help you guys. Like, you got azurite. This is to get laser focus. This is getting focus, and I feel like you just don't know what to get focused on. That's the problem. But you are too scattered right now. There's too... I feel like when I'm you, I feel like there's pieces of me everywhere. I feel like some of me goes there, some of me helps that person, some of me helps that person, some of me helps that person, and nobody helps me. So I think you need to get laser focused on helping yourself right now. That's what's coming through. I did already talk about the malachite and azurite. Again, I don't know what is claimed, but I do have some pieces of malachite and azurite. For example, this is M5 for $30. Okay. Here we go. We'll do the next one. Brienne. What crystal do you need? What energy do you need in your life right now? Apatite. This is about getting out of your comfort zone. This is also telling me that you need to maybe look into your north node. So let me tell you guys what your north node is. Your north node is your true destiny here on Earth, and it shows up right in your astrology chart. So you can go to astro-charts.com, create a free chart for yourself, and you're going to look for this little bell that has curls on the bottom, and that's your north node. It's going to tell you a sign, and it's going to tell you a house. For example, I am an Aries north node in the 6th house, and 180 degrees opposite of that is your south node. Now mine's the 12th house with a Libra energy, which is the opposite. So what I know about myself is that being in this spirituality and being in the ethers and meditating and connecting with people through meditation is my comfort zone. But where do I have to bring that? I have to bring that into my daily life. Okay, so you have Pisces in the 8th house, Pisces North Node 8th house. Awesome. So what you need to do is get out of your comfort zone. By understanding where your comfort zone is, you need to get away from it. You need to go away from it, and you need to head towards that north node into places like your north node doesn't feel comfortable, guys. It doesn't always feel comfortable at the beginning, but it feels successful. Okay? I do north node readings. I don't have them on special right now, but they are the same price as all my other readings. So if you click the link in my bio, you will find that north node reading if you need to, but you can also just look it up online. Now, apatite. I do have apatite spheres. Let me show you what I have available if anyone is interested. Okay, I have 3 different sizes. All right. They're going to be $28, $22, and $18. I'll put a number on them. Okay, so here is M1. This is a very large apatite. It's very large. Okay, very heavy. This is $28. This is apatite. This is going to help you get out of your comfort zone, recognize your comfort zones. This is M2. It's $22, a little bit smaller, as you can see, just a little bit smaller than this one. This is M2 for $22, and then I have M3 for $18. Okay, so if anyone wanted any of those, please tag Black and Pink 12 when you claim either M1 for $28 M2 for 22, or M3 for 18. Okay? And don't forget, guys, I'm going to use flat rate shipping. So unless you buy something really, really tiny, it might be $5. But for most people, the flat rate shipping is $8, around $8. Okay, so you can expect that when you purchase on my website or through invoice. Okay. All right, here we go. Who's next? Caitlin S. All right, some blocks for you, Caitlin. Sarah, I just got your reading. Thank you, love. Okay, Sarah S. Carnelian. Okay, feed your creativity. Carnelian is telling me that your sacral chakra is blocked. Your creativity is blocked. This is telling me you need to get more creative, all right? And carnelian is a perfect stone to help that happen. It's a perfect stone to help bring out sensuality and lust and creativity and exploration, okay? And what you would do is you would take carnelian and you would meditate with it, or you could use carnelian in your creativity. Now, the only thing I have for carnelian at the moment is tumble bags, okay? These tumble bags are $4. You can find them through the link in my bio. I actually have a couple different kinds. I have, this is tiger's eye. I have amethyst, and I have emerald. Okay, so you can just find that through the link in my bio. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for carnelian. But meditate with carnelian and put it right down here, right here when you meditate. Okay, you guys can lay on your back. You don't have to sit straight up or be uncomfortable when you meditate. Okay, just make sure that. Here we go. Let's go, Danielle R. This will be my last one in this deck for now. Danielle R. I feel like I have to move on. Labradorite. Okay, see the magic. This is telling me that you need a third eye awakening. You need to open your third eye, or maybe start to recognize that you are getting visions or synchronicities. Okay, synchronicities are leading you to your psychic visions, to your psychic abilities. Everyone, I'm talking to everyone. The numbers, synchronicities in the same picture showing up twice, or you say something the same time the radio station says it, or you think of a phrase and someone says it right after. Those are synchronicities. Okay, so bringing labradorite in your life, this is an amazing flash of a stone. It was found in Labrador, Canada, and it's such a beautiful stone, and I love working with this for intuitive abilities, mainly third eye. I'll show you what I have for labradorite. Oh, I have some hearts. Okay, I have a lot of hearts. Okay, so I have 3 medium size for $11, and I have 3 large size for $22. Okay, they're about 120 grams. So, can you see that flash? So if anybody would like to purchase a large labradorite heart for $22 or a small labradorite heart for $11, please go ahead and tag Black and Pink 12 and tell her whether you want a large or a small. And yes, best to hold it right here on your third eye. I can feel it now. I have 3 of each, 3 large, 3 small. Okay. So if anyone is interested, these have awesome high flash on them. Okay, let's put these back. If anyone is interested in some type of crystal, you can't find it, or you just want to message me and say, hey, I feel like I need this type of crystal in my life. Do you have it? Then we can work one-on-one together. But just make sure that you're going to get an invoice from Intuition Crystals and Curiosities, which is also created by ICC. Okay. That is my PayPal business. Just letting you guys know. Oh, I'm still doing this deck here. Let's do another one. Alyssa, I saw Alyssa. Okay, here we go. Radakra sites. Okay, it's telling me that you need a heart chakra awakening. You need to focus on yourself, focus on your self-esteem, focus on your self-confidence. I do feel like maybe you've gotten in some situations in the past and you're like, how did I get here? And it has to do with confidence and self-respect. It has to do with how much you think you're worth, your worthiness. So that needs a boost. I feel like you need a boost, okay? I need a water break. It's been about an hour, okay? So now might be a good time for you guys to go and check the link out in my bio, which will take you to my site to purchase a reading. I have $16 psychic readings available. I have $11 aura readings. And then if you keep scrolling, you'll see that I have North Node readings, past life readings. I'm a medium, so I do connect with people who have passed, also pets. You'll see on my page, I do a lot of missing persons, a lot of health readings, medical readings. So if you guys have any questions about my readings or my abilities, I would love to use this opportunity right now for you to ask any questions and I can answer them while I take a little water break. I can't lie, like the energy of the crystals is a lot. So I just need a break right now. Okay, awesome. You'd love to purchase a reading. So if you click the link in my bio, it'll take you right to my TikTok page and you'll see a blue arrow. Under that blue arrow is a link. It's snipfeed /co/Katie Maike, and this is what my page will look like. Okay, and you'll see right here when you scroll up, there is the reading. That is the $16 TikTok special. If you're looking for something a little bit more lengthy, you can just kind of keep scrolling. Let me go up a little. You can keep scrolling and there's all different types of readings available. If you go down, this is where my store products are linked. Okay, and if you keep scrolling, you'll see these candles. These are one-on-ones. These are one-on-one Zoom sessions. Okay, and it takes you right to my personal site so that you can book. All right, guys, so that's me. Okay, it's right in my TikTok page. See that blue arrow? You can click right on that. All right. I do want to share a few things with you guys that I have made. Thank you so much for recommending me. Let me show you a couple of things. Now, I showed you on my site that I have these crystals, right? Best way to find our life mission, North Node. North Node. Best way. And you'll also see on my site that I have a lot of herbs. So what we have here, what I have for you, and you'll find this on my site, is we have these roller bottles, okay? And inside there are crystals, there are herbs, it's a jojoba based oil. This one is for immune. This one is for, it says worry free. I have some for sleep. I have some for love and compassion. Okay, and what you'll see here, I'll just kind of show you a little bit. The cards that I have, what are in them. So I have one for Mercury in retrograde, right? Let me see if I can even find that one. Okay, Mercury in retrograde. Okay, so this has clary sage oil, citrus, green mandarin peel, juniper, cedarwood, Roman chamomile, cypress, lemon, more citrus. It has amazonite, aquamarine, emerald, fluorite, and black tourmaline, lavender, hibiscus, and ashwagandha in it. Okay, so all of the herbs and crystals that you'll see in here are to help with Mercury retrograde, which has to do with communication. Okay, so these are only $12. And I made there's about 3 of each. Okay, I have about 3 of each, one of each, like Mercury in retrograde. I have some for sleep. This is Blues Busters, okay? Now, all you have to do is click the link in my bio and you'll see the roller bottles kind of right here. So you'll see that one that says sleep. And if you click on that, it actually takes you to my website for you to purchase whatever herbs you want. And if you click on this button, you can click on the type that you want. So it'll say like love and compassion, be joyful, clarity, calm, true expression, breathe, headache, pain relief, get grounded, stop the munchies, anxiety, worry-free, blues buster, clear intuition, Mercury in retrograde, energy, have a higher connection, muscle aid. There's so many, guys. So if you're interested in something like that, you'll also get the card that will tell you how to replicate it. Okay, so if you ever want to replicate it and do it again, this card will come with it too, so that you can remake it. All right. I mean, these are not hard. They're not easy to make, like tons of them. But if you guys like the one that you purchase for a specific reason, you will get the card and then you can just remake it. You keep the roller bottle, maybe put a little bit more oils in it, and then you can reuse the same bottle. Okay. So, I have so many of these, guys. I have 3 of these over here. Again, they're $12 each, and there's all different types of ailments. And that's just a specific combination of essential oils, crystals, and herbs. Okay? Perfect. While I was cleaning, I found these 2 Buddhas. These are howlite. These are my only howlite I have. They're $14. I only have 2. I don't have them on my website, but these little things, aren't they super cute? Let me get my head out of the way so you can see them. If anybody wants one of these howlite Buddhas, please go ahead and tag Black and Pink 12. I only have 2 of these. They're $14. I think I have a clear quartz one too. I do have a clear quartz one. There it is. Clear quartz Buddha. Okay. Put those on the side. All right. Let's get some more messages from Spirit. I've got about 15 to 20 minutes. Do I have any more hearts? Yes, I have a bunch of hearts. Let's do 15 more minutes of the special. And if you guys want to stick around, I'll just show you more crystals, okay? So if you would like a reading, someone says they really need a reading, please click the link in my bio. This is my full-time job. I am a psychic medium, but I'm also a life coach. I have a master's in sports psychology. I have another in behavioral analysis. I do this full time. Stephanie and B. McLeod, thank you so much for purchasing a reading. If you click the link in my bio, you'll be sent to my page. It's a Snipfeed link. And the reason I use Snipfeed is because I use third-party companies that help to verify who I am, because there's a lot of scammers that are going to go in the DMs and try to get you to, they're going to reel you in, say, I got some information for you, but if you want a reading, you got to tip me. That's not me, guys. Okay. So I come live, and I connect with you live so that you know it's me. Awesome. You just purchased a reading. Thank you so much. So if anybody has a question that they need answered right away, like ASAP, there is an urgent response area, and that is done right after the live. So if you need a question answered right away, as soon as I'm done the live, I do that first. Okay. Here we go. What's next? I want to use, this is the 5-cent tarot. Okay. Madame Clara's 5-cent tarot. This is right off of Etsy, Madame Clara. I believe Madame Clara has a TikTok. This is the deck. Gorgeous deck. If you, can you see that? If you don't know how to read tarot, you can still use this deck. Okay. Why? Because there's words on here, and upside down. So if it comes in reverse, see, it says let go, right? And hopelessness. There's tons of words on here, whatever way the card comes, to give you a hint where you don't have to necessarily know the entire meaning of the card. Okay. And don't forget, the top gifter does get a free reading. Okay. So if you are the top gifter, you're going to receive a message from me or Dominique. And we're going to say, hey, can you give me your email address and a question that you have for Katie? And Katie's going to send you a free reading via video message. Okay. So that's what's going to happen for the top gifter. Okay. Here we go. Casey, message for you. I'm going to use this tarot deck. What do you need to know, Casey? What do you need to know? You are about to have a breakthrough, my dear. I got the Ace of Needles, which is the Ace of Swords. So I do feel like there's going to be some clarity coming into maybe what you're supposed to be doing with your life a little bit. And I feel like it's going to come through in the form of like education or something. Like I see you reading something and it sparks your interest, and then you're just like, phew, this is it. And you just take off. Okay. So if you have been struggling on finding clarity, start reading, it's about reading things. Like follow your interest, fall into a rabbit hole. I feel like with reading, there's something about educating yourself that you're going to find a spark of interest, and it's really going to catapult you forward. Okay. Victoria with orange and yellow hearts. Here we go. Okay. So I got the Nine of Cups in reverse, and this is telling me, Victoria, that you kind of need to look at your life as far as you gaining value from material things, okay? Gaining any feelings at all, because I do feel like there's a lot of energy with the stuff that you have. Like, are you a very like sentimental person? I feel like that you keep a lot of stuff, because I feel like there's energy in the stuff around you that is dragging you down. You may not even realize it. Like, I feel like there's this chasing satisfaction through material goods or purchases, and I feel like you just come up short every time. Like, we do this. A lot of people do this. I used to do this. I used to think that like going shopping was going to make me feel good. Like, oh, I'm in a bad mood. Let's go shopping. Like, that is a coping mechanism. That is a coping mechanism to not deal with something. Okay? That's just like eating when you feel sad. Okay, yeah, I go shopping a lot to get out of the house and feel good. Exactly, and no one's blaming you. So many people do that. Excuse me. But I feel like you need to recognize it's not bad to go out and want to get out of the house and go shopping, but the reason that you're doing the shopping is boredom. And that's where we have to realize why you're doing the shopping. Why are you bored? Or whatever the reason is. Okay? Whatever the reason is, like you said, you want to get out of the house to feel good. Why don't you feel good? Let's go back. What can you do to feel good? What can you do? How can you treat yourself in other ways to make yourself feel good? Because I don't feel like this is going to benefit you in the long run as a way to cope with your own feelings. Okay? Whew, I am getting a massive headache. I'm not sure why. I don't know if I never usually have my crystals around like this. I don't know if it's my crystals or I just need to drink more water. I have been doing a lot more medical readings and stuff lately, and sometimes if I don't like brush off my energy, then I carry that energy over. So just know, you guys, a lot of you guys might do that too. I feel so much tension in my jaw right now for some reason. Thank you. I'll definitely be reflecting on what you said. Awesome. Good. Okay. Next. Here we go. I need more water. I need some more water. Thanks so much for purchasing, guys. I see your readings are coming through. Casey, I see yours in here. Awesome. All right. Maybe I need some, like, one of my rollers. And just to let you guys know, I did seal them all. They're all sealed. So if you do purchase one, there are seals on them. Okay? Just to let you guys know. I do that. All right, here we go. Who's next? Josephine. Josephine, a message for you. Just about 11 minutes left, guys. 11 minutes to get that $16 special. Josephine. Okay, I got the Three of Cups in reverse. This can tell me that there is an overindulgence, maybe, or... Okay, wait. Okay. It's just not the way you think when I said overindulgence. Gossip. let's talk about gossip. Let's talk about, because there's energy in it. And this is how I'm feeling, kind of like, say somebody comes to you with their drama. Okay. And when somebody comes to you and tells you drama of themselves or drama of another person, that affects you. Okay. You absorb that energy. Now that you have that story in your head of what someone told you and you're bored and you turn to your next girlfriend and say, oh, hey, did you know this happened to Erica? And yeah, so-and-so told me it happened to Erica. And now you're relaying this new information that was never your information to begin with. This kind of idea of like talking about somebody's drama or spreading gossip or whatever, that idea that we do it as social creatures to be accepted. But that idea, it holds so much energy. Now that we heard the story, we hold the energy of that person. Now that we replayed the story, now we are part of that karmic train of that person. So now there's some, it's very possible in the future that we'll be called back because now our words are part of that conversation. Does that make sense? Like we are a part, this trickle down effect of energy comes in the form of drama, of conversation, of repeating things that we've heard. So think about that, guys. The repeating of the things that we've heard has energy in it. And now it places us in a position that we don't necessarily want to be in. But I feel like we grew up thinking that gossip was normal. We grew up thinking that we needed to be accepted. Like, here's a way to be accepted. I'll come up with some gossip and some information so that this person thinks I'm on their side. Okay, we do this as a social acceptable behavior. Okay, but doesn't mean that it serves us positively our entire life. Okay, all right. Caroline. Yes, North Node, our true node, yes. Caroline, misfortune, okay? This is telling me that if you're going through... Okay, there's no such thing as bad luck. There's no such thing as, like, going through a bad time in your life. Like, I feel like we need to get rid of those ideas that things happen that are bad or like there's always light at the end of a rainbow. Like there always is. And if you're going through a tough time, you're going through a loss or a misfortunate event, or you feel like something is negative in your life, you have to start looking at the positive more. I feel like you're so focused on like a negative energy, like it's a thing, like it's an event, like it happened. And now I feel like it's one of those things where like in 20 years, you'll look back and you'll say that this was part of your life, but it doesn't really have to be part of your story because you can start to focus on the positive things. Positive. Okay. Let's say that somebody got in a car accident. All right. Now this has happened to me before. We were T-boned in an intersection in a foggy day. I had all my kids in the car and, hi Lauro. And we got T-boned. Luckily, I had moved back a seat. I was not sitting in the front seat. I had moved back a seat for some reason to sit next to the baby. And we got T-boned right where I would have been sitting. Now, instead of in that moment freaking out about the fact that we only have one vehicle and there's 8 of us and what's going to happen now, instead of thinking like, why me? Why did this happen to me? I wasn't doing anything wrong. What we said to ourselves was, well, we needed a bigger car. Nobody really got hurt, you know? And yeah, there were some moments of like scuffle and buffle and whatever, but that's life. We have to go through those things. Okay? So just know that life, there's never bad moments. There's learning curves, there's timestamps. Okay. Do you guys know what I mean by timestamps? Like, say that my hair has always been long and brown my whole life. Now, if I would have never dyed my hair like this or took the color out of my hair, and I had pictures of me my entire life and I look the same, okay? I'm never going to be able to be like, oh, I remember when I dyed my hair blonde, I was 35. I lived here. Oh, I remember when I wore those clothes, I was here. I remember when I cut my hair, I was here. Those are timestamps, okay? That's like looking at pictures and you can tell that something was different in your life. Okay, tell that something changed. Tell that there was a drastic change in your life. Those are timestamps. Create those, okay? Those good ones. Okay, here we go. Maria. Okay, so I got egotism, and I do feel actually like in the sky, we all need to be evaluating our own ego. We all need to realize that our ego is used to shield us from things. It's used to shield us, and we use our ego to shield us from things, from emotional things, from healing our traumas. So if anybody feels like sometimes, you know, they can't admit to something, or their ego gets the best of them, or somebody says, hey, you're acting this way, and you automatically get defensive because you couldn't possibly be acting that way. That's a horrible trait. That is your ego that's protecting you. So I do feel that it's just, you've developed a thick skin because of trauma. And it has to do with failure of relationships, things not working out, a relationship with a parent that didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. That's what I'm getting. All right? Guys, I got 4 more minutes for this live, and then I'm going to go over some crystals. If I'm going to stay on a little bit longer, and if anybody wants to talk about crystals, or if anybody wants to purchase a crystal or see some crystals that I have, I will be happy to show you. I will change my special from $16 back to $22, but that does not mean that you can't get a reading. You can still get a reading. It's $22 for the 1 to 2 minute, or you can purchase a longer reading. There's all kinds of stuff available, okay? Whitney. Okay. Whitney, I feel like you are at a time in your life where you have the ability to start over, start fresh, almost like I got the Fool in reverse. And this can be like a new beginning, but I feel like right now you're like repeating a cycle. I don't feel like it's a new fresh start. I actually feel like you need to be aware that you're repeating some behaviors that are going to keep you in the same cycle. Like you're going to end up in a couple months in the same position that you already were in. So I feel like you need to evaluate kind of what's going on and get more control over it. I feel like there's not as much control, like what you want, what you think is best, your intuition, standing up for yourself. There's just being okay, taking that step forward, saying, okay, I want a fresh start. I want a new start. I want something different. And you can just tell yourself, I am different. I am different. I am changing every day. You can say, I am changing more towards my higher self. I am changing every day. You can say, I am changing more towards my higher self. I have a higher state of awareness every day. Or, you know, you can just tell yourself those types of affirmations that will get you to a higher state of awareness. Because we all want the Fool card, but we want it to come up straight. We want it to come up where we are grounded and we are ready to go and take a step into the universe, and the universe has got our back. But for you, I still feel like maybe she's like, that's accurate. You can do this, girl. You can do this. You have the ability. Okay, John, I read your name and then a card fell out on the ground. Change of heart. I got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So, like, it's okay to go back on a decision that you've previously made, or a decision that you told someone that you would do something. It's okay to go back on your word if now you realize that you didn't really mean it, or you said it for their benefit and you didn't say it because you truly wanted it. It's okay to go back and say, I was wrong. I made this decision because I was only thinking of your feelings and I wasn't thinking of mine, but this is what I truly want. That is okay to do. Okay? Like, you guys need to know that. Just because You say something one time, I will be with you forever. You marry someone and you say, till death do us part. Like, guys, if you were not thinking of yourself when you made that choice, it's okay to turn around and finally think about yourself. Okay? It's okay to say you were wrong. All right? Whew. All right, guys. Hello, B. McLeod. I see you on here. Self-fulfillment, luxury. I got the 9 of Cups. Okay, this is telling me that you have the ability to accumulate the wealth and abundance that you desire in life. And it's more of like a relaxed type of way that money comes in. I feel like it's a very stressful thing for you. And I feel like it's very possible. Like, you need to know that in your future, you have the ability to have a very fluent and abundant life. But I feel like your guides are like, you need to meditate and you need to ask how and what changes you need to make in your life in order for that to be successful, because you're not technically on that path yet, but you can be. Okay? All right, let me check the readings. Almaris, thank you so much for booking. Oh, you're right there. Yay, thank you. Hi, guys. All right, so it is 1:30. If you would like to book that reading, you got to get in now. I am headed out. I'm going to talk about crystals now. So I'm going to take that special down. I'm going to put it back up to the regular price. You can still book. Okay, I'll still do the readings in the same amount of time. All right, so I'm just going to change that now. Don't forget to message me or tag Black and Pink 12 for any crystal purchases that you wanted to purchase during this live. I will send you an invoice through PayPal, through business PayPal. And let me see. Anybody that is worried about shipping, I will try the cheapest way to ship. Most of you will have a flat rate shipping of $8, depending on what that is. I think it's $8.50 for flat rate. Okay. I also have some crystals linked in my store. So if you feel more comfortable purchasing through the store, just click the link in my bio and just scroll down a little bit. You'll see them there. Okay. So I'm just changing my prices. They were $16 for the special during the live, and I'm going back now to change them back to $22. So you guys can still purchase. Don't forget. Okay. There are fertility readings in there, medical readings, medical scans. I do speak with loved ones who have passed. I do a lot of missing persons cases too on the side. So, all right, here we go. All right, that's back up. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I have a few more minutes because, and I'm just going to say that because I know my phone's literally at 14%. So if anybody wants to look at any crystals or see any crystals or talk about crystals, I'll do this for the next like 10 minutes. And I'm going to do this so maybe Dominique can, the heart ones are on the store on there. Okay, let's see the heart ones. Somebody asked for heart crystals. I have pyrite. I have a couple different kinds, okay? Okay. Okay, so these are pyrite. Pyrite is like fool's gold, okay? This is an amazing deal for these guys because I couldn't find these anywhere for less than $30 or $40 a piece. They are heavy. They're heavy. They're very heavy, this pyrite. So, if you are looking for pyrite, you can tag Black and Pink 12, or you can click the link in my bio and there is pyrite on my store. Okay. Now I have, there's hearts on there that look like they're druzy flower agate. Okay. And what that means is an agate is a specific type of crystal. It's mostly found in like geodes, and this is flower agate. So you'll see like there's some like flowering on the sides. I have some more flower agate spheres and stuff on here. Flower agate's really good for energy, for intelligence. So I have all types of different crystals on there. In the center is druzy. So these were basically geodes, and then they were shaped into hearts. Okay. Now, I also have these really large, and these are not on my store, but I can still do. These are honey calcite, and they're $18. They're really large. They're huge, guys. Huge honey calcites. Okay, and these are really good for your solar plexus. And I would say that using honey calcite for myself, it really helps for me. It's a reminder to be authentic. Okay. Do crystals help us connect to our guides? I don't necessarily think that crystals can help you connect to your guides. I mean, well, I bet they can, but I don't think you need a crystal to connect to your guides. But I do believe that having Veracruz amethyst or having amethyst in general is a really good idea to connect to the energy of your guides or to connect to your intuition or ethers in general. I also have these available. These are large. This is a large labradorite heart. These are 22, and I have a small labradorite hearts for $11. Okay, so those were the hearts that I had. Pyrite, the druzy agate. Okay, they're all different types. I have labradorite hearts, and I have honey calcite hearts. The honey calcite hearts are all the exact same size. Okay. Let me know if there's another crystal that you, so how do you cleanse your crystals? Awesome. Good. Okay. This is how I cleanse my crystals, guys. I went on Amazon and I purchased this Himalayan salt rock because Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan salt, the negative ions in salt is very cleansing. You don't want to put salt in water, but you can put like Himalayan salt in water and put your crystals in water. I wouldn't do that with selenite, but most crystals you can. So whenever I'm not using crystals or my deck, I use this because it's flat and I'll put like my deck on it to clear it, or I'll just put the crystals on it to clear it. Another thing you can do on a really sunny day is go out and like dig some dirt and put your crystals in the dirt and leave them in the sun. I wouldn't do it for more than 24 hours. You can also do it like under a stream if you have access to fresh running water. Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to show you guys a crystal that not many people know about. This crystal is called carborundum. Okay, this was man's first attempt at making synthetic diamonds. Can you see them? So these are, just like diamonds have a really high carbon molecular structure, this is carborundum. This is a very similar structure to diamonds, except it went fluke. All right. So this is a nice huge piece. These are $25 each, and these cleanse your aura. These cleanse your aura. They help with your psychic intuitive abilities. Look at the flash on these. These are amazing. Do you have to recharge crystals? If other people touch your crystals, you have to cleanse them. I don't believe in like if you recharging or putting intent into crystals, you can do. So let's say that I have this crystal here and I use it to heal one person. What I would do is cleanse it before I use it for the next person. Or if I want to use this crystal this time to heal myself, what I would do is I would put the intentions of healing myself this time instead of healing another person. Okay, so putting your intentions in crystals is important. If you want to use it for a different purpose, you're going to cleanse that energy and reprogram it. It's called reprogramming. Okay? Awesome. Let's see what else I have for you guys. I did show you guys some of these as well. I do have, these are from Brazil. These are amethyst points from Brazil. I'll show you the difference between these and the Veracruz. Okay, so these are Veracruz. These are right from Veracruz, Mexico. They only, these crystals are only going to be found in Veracruz. Now these are from Brazil, but there are other amethysts that form this way in other places. Okay. So you can use any crystals that have points. You can use them to heal yourself, to heal blocks, to bring, to heal other people, to send energy. That's what the points are used for. Okay. These are $18 and these are $25. Okay. Does the birthstone have a play in importance in our lives? Now, this is the thing with me in birthstones. There's like 3 birthstones for every person, apparently. I don't understand how they even got mixed into this. But I do believe that the birthstones do carry metaphysical properties just like all other stones do. I don't specifically connect to my personal birthstone. So, I don't know much about them. So I'm not going to say too much about them. All right. Have you guys ever seen a pink amethyst? Now, I have pink amethysts from the Patagonia Mountains in Argentina, and I'll show you a couple different sizes that I have. These are very rare. They only come from, this is called the El Choqui mine in Argentina, and it's the only place that you can get these crystals from. So I'll show you the 3 sizes that I have, and if anybody is interested, you can tag Dominique or myself, okay? And this will be the last thing I do. I'm going to head off of my live. I'm going to go check out any orders that I have. Let's see. I thought I felt the same way about my emerald. Yeah, I have some emerald here too, but just little bags of emerald. All right. And pink amethyst. Okay. So what I love the best about these is they're like a pink lavender, and these can help with heart chakra awakenings. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the smallest size that I have. Okay, these are, I forget what I priced these are. The link is right in my bio. Let me go check before I like tell you something that's not true. Okay, oh, maybe I didn't link these. Okay, so these are $10. The small ones are $10. These are geodes from the Patagonia Mountains. These are pink. Okay, you're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Let me get out of here so you can see the crystal. So these are the small size for $10. Okay, these are $25 and they're lavender. They're like pink and lavender quartz. You can see how big those geodes are, right? Okay, so again, these come from the Patagonia Mountains. These are really good grade. These are $25. And then these puppies jump up in size. So these are $75. I have 2 large ones for $75. So here's the size comparison. Okay. Just showing you guys the size comparison from the smallest to the largest. This is 10. This is 75. Okay. So, and then these are lavender. These are more pink lavender. So I love these. Ooh. So you can message me if you're interested in purchasing something like that. Okay. Guys, I could literally stay here all day and show you the stuff that I have. I have black tourmaline. I have these gorgeous spirit quartz. Okay. I would love to mine for crystals too. Maybe I'll have some land one day and I'll just like be sitting on a gold mine or something, like literally. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here today. I do appreciate it. I'll be here again tomorrow. We will have new specials tomorrow. I'll bring my crystals too, just to make sure that, you know, if anybody is interested, like I said before, we got to get rid of these crystals before I hit the road, guys. Okay. Okay, so if you would like, bye-bye guys, if you would like to receive a notification, just hit the notification bell on my link, on my bio page, and that'll tell you when I'm live, okay? So I will be seeing you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.